Alright, here we go. This thing is also... This is a really neat box design, but this is tiny. I mean, look at my hand next to it. This box can't be more than 6 inches across here. So... Actually, I'm not sure if it takes AA's or AAA's, but we'll find out. And also, I apologize for the low lighting, but I can't seem to find any actual lights here. So maybe this one. Okay. I guess that'd be better. Alrighty, here's the manual. But I think I'm just gonna try to figure out how to set this up on my own. So... here it is. Let me see if I can prop up the iPhone on this box here. Okay. It's the standard Reecom 12-volt adapter. Which now I will have 3 of. So let me see if I can find an outlet for this. I might have to go somewhere else in the room for this. Especially if I can't get this untangled. Probably should have unwrapped it more carefully. Here we go. Alright, so the cord isn't very long, which means I'm gonna have to find an outlet somewhere. Okay, here's one. But the cord doesn't reach quite far enough, so I'll move the camera over here. So here's the radio itself. Wow, look at this thing. This is so cool. The green color is actually really cool. It's kind of hard to tell in pictures what this color is like, but this is a pretty good one. And unfortunately, we have the infamous "a duo out" typo. Okay, so let's plug this thing in. Wow. Alright, so the backlight is much darker in color than it appears on camera. Let me see if I can adjust the exposure to show it properly. No, it's not really getting the right color. It's kind of like a deeper shade of green, almost like the green you can see on LED Christmas lights. I think it's 3-something p.m. Yep. Looks like 3:54. And this radio is from January 2021, which unfortunately may mean that it will be unable to accept the 7-hour weekly test event times or effective times. But whatever. I believe it's the 19th. That's cool that it keeps saying exactly what you're setting up here. And the screen is, I think, except for the backlight color, the screen is actually almost identical to the R1630 and 50, but I think it's slightly wider. And of course the lights here, whoops, the lights are in a different place. And this actually does not appear to have the No Other Radio logo on it, but it does have the regular Noah Bird logo. It says Reecom Radio. All right, let's see if I can turn this on. The antenna is pretty short compared to the other Reecoms. And I don't know what station this is. Alright, let's see if we can change the station. Actually, I wonder if we can tune directly on here. Nope. No county stored. Watch channel 1. It says snooze/light, so maybe if I press and hold it, it'll do something to the light. Nope, that's for snooze timing. So does that turn on the weather radio for that? Oh. That's interesting. Okay, so it's a nap timer. Let's see if I can change that. Okay. I just pressed menu. It's kind of hard to see the labels on the buttons in this low light. Okay. Memory, no event messages. So menu should take us directly to the menu, unless we have to press and hold it. Yep. Date time, already did that. Channel county. I'll just make sure it's in all counties.
10 to 15 knots with gusts up to 25 knots. Bay and inland waters a moderate charge.
I also forget which station this is. I think it's...
10 to 15 knots with gusts up to 25
Nope,
knots.
I don't remember.
Bay and inland waters
It's been about a year since I've been down here in Florida.
Saturday night, north winds 10 to 15. Sunday night,
And that's KHB 32. I do remember that.
knots, diminishing to 15 to 20 knots after midnight.
And actually,
Seas 2 to 4 feet, occasionally to 5.
let's see. I was going to see about the batteries in this thing so we can move to a better light environment. Okay, good. Looks like it does take AA's. Whoops. Okay. I think that's the correct way. Yep. I can see the markings in there just barely with this low light. So, if I unplug it, there we go. Alright, now we can move over here. Interestingly, it does not automatically turn the backlight into auto mode when it gets unplugged. Nope. All right, alert mode. Disable, siren, voice timer, voice EOM. I think that's actually really cool that you have voice timer as well, because there are certain cases where you might want it to not automatically shut off right away. For example, if your station gets a lot of double headers, but I like EOM. Siren volume. pretty loud. And that's very quiet. You can probably tell the difference even all the way over here. I doubt you could even hear this outside the room, which is very useful because I want to use this at night. And I can't have anybody else in the house hearing it at night. And I love the vertical screen on this one too, complete with the lights. Kind of like the RadioShack 12519 and I guess the 261, but it looks more like the 519. And that's good for me because I'm probably going to put this on a table that's across the room from my bed. So if I see the lights flashing, I can easily see them from there from my bed. Voice volume.
Cooler with highs in the upper 50s. North winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Saturday night,
This should
mostly
be good.
clear in the evening.
Kind of annoying that you can't just let it automatically do whatever level you had it set to, but at least with this way, I don't have to go turn on radio mode and then adjust the volume every night to make sure that it doesn't blast the voice. Set event blocking, let me make sure stuff is enabled properly. That sounds weird compared to the other Reecoms. Interesting. So you can see the nice bright alert level light there. For monthly tests, they don't even tone those here where I live. Actually, they may tone them here in Florida, but they don't tone those where I live. An administrative message. Well, I've never gotten one, but I guess I'd love this to go off if I do get one, because that would be really rare. Whoops. Special marine warning. Who knows what's going to happen while we're down here, so I think I'd better turn this off for now. Last time I came here, we got woken up in the hotel room at 2 a.m. because my 12262 went off for a special marine warning. And I couldn't even record it, unfortunately. But I'm not going to let that happen again. Snow squall warning. I highly doubt I'll ever get one of these, but that's really cool that it has it. Oh, I'll just turn this on, just in case. Alright, so that should be everything. Multi-channel watch. Yes.
Diminishing to 15 to 20 knots in the afternoon. Seas 3 to 5 feet, occasionally to 6 feet.
That's cool.
Monday night.
We weren't getting this station earlier. Over here.
Seas 3 to 5 feet.
Actually, I guess maybe so.
Tuesday,
I don't know which one this is.
15 to 20 knots. Seas 3 to 5 feet, occasionally to 6 feet.
Sounds wireless though.
Slight chance of showers in Bay and inland
And of
waters
course
and
this
moderate
one.
chop. A slight chance of showers in the afternoon. With southwest at 12 miles an hour.
I love that you can,
The pressure
or that
was
it
30.00
automatically plays the
inches
audio
and
as
falling.
you're selecting.
Elsewhere around the region, rain was
Also, this
falling
thing is
with a
solid.
temperature of 68 at
It's
McDill
got a
Air
decent
Force
weight to it,
Base
and this
and
actually,
73 at Plant City Municipal Airport.
this is a really solid radio.
Fog was reported with
Everything's
a
really
temperature of
secure, even the battery
67.
cover.
It was mostly sunny, with a temperature of 75 in Bordeaux and 70 at Venice Municipal Airport. At Sarasota Bradenton Airport, it was partly sunny, with a temperature of 69. It was cloudy, with a
Yep, that's the home channel.
Winter Haven, 72 at Kissimmee, 69. The wind was west at 8 miles an hour. 15 to 20 knots with gusts up to 25 knots. Seas 3 to 5 feet.
Sound quality is
occasionally
nice
to
and
6
clear.
feet. Sunday, northeast winds 15 to 20 knots with gusts up to 25 knots.
Add edit county. All county. Oh, that's cool. It says more there. That's something the other Reecoms don't do. That's useful. I don't think you can hear the weather radio broadcast in the background. You can on the 1630 and 1650. Oh, and it does automatically stop the test. Backlight. Backlit. That's nice. I'll probably leave it on this. This is probably about twice as bright as the 12261. So it's not optimal, but it's pretty good. There's not like a huge difference, but you can kind of see the reflection here on the bed change. Yeah, I guess it's pretty good. Auto keylog. Nope. Ketone. This is so cool. Actually, I'm not sure if I want it beeping right now while we're on the trip. Alright, that's probably good. Oh look, it shows you what it's set to, even before you go into it. Alright, and that is it. Oh, there we go. I guess the backlight does automatically change. Now if I plug it in, it comes back. So I guess the backlight on this one is kind of like the 519. I wonder what the light does.
Seas 2 to 4 feet, occasionally to east winds 15 to 20 knots. Rough, and east winds 15 to 20 knots. Seas 2 to 4 feet, occasionally to 5 feet. Bay and inland.
Alright, how do I get it to enable multi-channel watch?
Knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. There's forecast for the following marine location. Coastal waters from Englewood to Tarpon Springs out 20 nautical miles. Issued at 2:02 p.m.
Yeah, the sound quality sounds pretty good. Whoops. That just fell off the bed.
Evening through Saturday
Anyway, sound
morning.
quality is pretty good.
Rest of today. West winds 5 to 10 knots, becoming northwest 10 to 15 knots late. Seas around 2 feet. Bay and
This is
inland
surprising
waters a
amount
moderate
of
chop.
bass tone for such a tiny
Tonight,
radio.
north winds 15 to 20 knots with gusts up to 25 knots. Seas 2 to 4 feet, occasionally to 5 feet.
It doesn't sound quite as good when it's plugged in on this station.
Saturday, north winds 15 to 20
go.
knots with gusts up to 25 knots.
So let's see how loud
Seas
this
3
goes.
to 4 feet,
40
occasionally
levels.
to 5 feet.
That's pretty loud.
Bay and inland waters choppy.
That's pretty good.
Saturday night, northeast winds 15 to 20 knots with gusts up to
You
25
can leave it
knots.
on 25.
Seas 3 to 4 feet, occasionally to 5 feet. Bay and inland waters choppy. Sunday, northeast winds 15 to 20 knots.
Alright, let's see if I can make it enable multi-channel watch here. So yes.
In to 6 feet. Saturday, north southeast winds around 20 knots with gusts up to 25 knots.
Oh, okay. Maybe what it does is when it's in idle mode like this, it's doing the multi-channel watch, and then once you turn it on, it's only tuned into one station.
To 25 knots. Seas 4 to 6 feet, occasionally to 8.
Maybe that's it. I guess I should check the manual. Okay, so page 10 looks like it would be a place to start. They got it right in here. Audio out. A duo out. So that's pretty interesting. It says press light key to turn the LED on off if desired. Okay, maybe I was just not waiting long enough. Let's see. Maybe it operates like the Midland 74210 and WR30. Well, anytime. Maybe not. Alright, so the radio off function only when the batteries are the only power source. So I'll try that. Yep, there goes the backlight. So you press and hold stop for 2 seconds. Radio off. Alright. And then it just sits there saying radio off. Oh, that's good. See, unlike the Midland WR-400, if you try to turn on the weather radio when it's off, it tells you what to do. Long push menu key. Instead of just saying, weather is off, like it's some kind of weather controlling god.
These are the 3 p.m. observations for the local area on Friday, January 19th.
So, there we go. Now, I'm not sure exactly, exactly what happens. Oh, okay. So you press the right key in standby mode to see the monitored channels. So, I guess this will let me see. Yep. So I think that gives me confirmation that if you're in standby mode, if this radio's in standby mode, then it's automatically enabling your multi-channel watch. But as soon as you actually turn it on,
6, and the relative humidity 100%.
it only monitors that specific one, which is handy, especially if you... And there goes the power cord. It's handy, especially if you are trying to get a tornado watch or something that you know is going to be coming in on all your stations, but you only want to actually have this go off for one. So that's really cool. I have to say, the customizability on this radio is insanely cool. So there we go. I think that's about it. There's nothing else in the box, right? Yep. Very cool.